Chanell Crosby was found dead in the West End MARTA station parking lot. Her family had reported her missing on July 14th. Fox 5's Eric Mock joins us now from the West End station. And Eric, this story took a terrible turn today.
It did, Russ. You know, when we first talked to Chanell Crosby's family, we were talking with them in the hopes that she could still be found safe and sound. But then they got a call from Atlanta police that she had been found here dead in the West End MARTA parking lot inside of a car. Atlanta police confirmed late Friday night that they had found 35-year-old Chanell Crosby dead in the West End MARTA station parking lot at around 5:30. But shortly before that, I met with Crosby's family to help spread the word about her disappearance in the hopes they could still find her safe and sound. I spoke to her father, Don Wilson.
Well, Chanell went up to Macon, Georgia, and I kept in contact with her until about 11 o'clock that night. And after that, I heard nothing else from her.
It was clear in that moment Wilson was extremely worried for his daughter's safety. According to investigators, Crosby was last seen by her family on July 14th before leaving for Macon. According to the family, she left with her boyfriend, Jamal Harvey. But the family says Harvey came back without her. She also left without her 3 young children.
She had a 7-month-old, a 9-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
But minutes after we spoke with Wilson, he got a phone call from Atlanta police. And just as we were about to interview other family members, he delivered the news.
They found my daughter.
Wait, what?
They found her? What?
Her family, distraught at the devastating update. Wilson told us his daughter had been found dead in a car at the West End MARTA station. Fox 5 found MARTA police and APD investigators combing the parking lot for evidence and paying special attention to this black sedan. Even before Wilson got that dreaded phone call, he had told us he felt something was wrong.
I just feel like, my intuition tells me she's gone.
Now, MARTA police
Cody, if this story couldn't get any more heartbreaking, you've interviewed Chanell several times yourself after her oldest son was killed.
Yeah, I actually met Chanell when her oldest son was killed up in Lithonia, DeKalb County in September of 2022. This is a
A heartbreaking case out of Lithonia. Police are working the death of a child. His body was found late this afternoon near a local park. The family has identified him as Jamiren Crosby, an 8th grader at Lithonia Middle School. They say he had been missing since Saturday, and tonight the family believes that someone killed that young boy.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live in Lithonia. He spoke to the child's family. And Cody, you also spoke with a woman who made this terrible discovery.
That's right. It's a sight Virginia Montgomery will never forget, and a day that will forever change the lives of Jamiren Crosby's family. As they grieve tonight, DeKalb police here behind me are actively tracking down leads.
He was just laying there. When we walked through, I seen it, and I said, oh gosh, Lele, it's a body. I told my daughter it's a body. I said, look at there. He's holding on a branch.
Virginia Montgomery had stumbled upon the body of 12-year-old Jamiren Crosby.
And I went to this neighbor house over here and told them, please call 911.
Within minutes, crime scene tape went up, and this typically quiet neighborhood was filled with police, crime scene investigators, and Crosby's family.
I was the first person on the scene, and they say he was back there holding on to the tree like as if he was trying to make it.
Sonny Brocken soon learned her grandson's body was behind the yellow tape.
He wasn't no bad child. He wasn't disrespectful. He just was a teenage.
Doing typical teenager stuff, Crosby had a football game on Saturday. Then out with a group of guys, his grandma said he recently met.
They stated that they left out on Saturday, where he never returned. So on Sunday, we went looking because he's not a runaway child. He don't have a reason to run away.
Or did he? Was Crosby running from someone after him? A disturbing phone call to the family may be a key piece of evidence. DeKalb police used to solving this case.
Somebody knows something because they know the call and stated that he was dead. They didn't say shot, they said dead.
That
He was on 13. He don't know. He don't know. Too much.
Chanell Crosby says her son, Jamiren, invited her to his school dance.
I never wore prom dress until I went with him. Never wore prom dress until I went with him.
Chanell Crosby says she didn't finish school, so she never went to a dance and didn't walk at graduation. She wanted it to be different for her son.
Yeah, I went to everything, his dances, anything. I donated to the school, went to speak to the kids at the school.
She says Jamiren was making straight A's at the DeKalb Alternative School and had just joined the football team.
I wanted him to know how important education was. And education was everything.
Jamiren's family told police he was last seen around 2 a.m. Saturday morning when he left home with some new friends.
Was always outgoing, courageous, talented.
Jamiren's body was found Monday afternoon outside an apartment complex just minutes from his home in Lithonia. His mom wants to know what happened to her little boy.
Yeah, he's senseless. He was on 13. He don't know, too much of what he getting himself into.
She says people who loved her son have been telling her all day how sorry they are that he's gone. His third and first grade teachers